And welcome to February 27th edition of Intv's Team Action News. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss. Wow, February 27th, the verge of February being over, going into March. Love it.
It is the shortest month of the year, though.
It is, and I'm glad to see February gone because we have been dumped on with all this snow. And I'm thinking March might be a little brighter for our days.
I think March and April we're going to get more snow than we got in February.
I don't know. Maybe, though. But later on, we do have our weather break, so we'll check in with our weather report like every week.
Staying on the winter topic, the Winter Olympics are over. Closing ceremony took place. Nolan can finally get back to his normal sleep schedule.
Amen. I have been just off these last 2 weeks because of the Winter Olympics. But I gotta say, USA, not very good this year with their Winter Olympics, but congratulations to Russia, hometown Russia, bringing in some golds and a lot of medals in the medal count. So congratulations to Russia. And
nobody really did that good this year. It seemed like none of the athletes did too.
Not in America.
Well, no.
Everywhere else they did well, but
skiing slopestyle, American
skiing
men's.
Slopestyle men's, yep.
Yep, we crushed it.
And women's, don't forget that. We did good. And bobsled team, we didn't do too bad on that for the first time in a long time. And figure skating, bringing home some medals for the first time, gold medals. Good, congratulations, Charlie White and his partner, Merle Davis.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
And with Nolan's sleeping schedule being back to normal, it's not going to last very long because March 9th marks the day for daylight savings time, spring forward, so I hope you're all looking forward to that.
Get ready for that. I know I am always ready to get that extra hour, and it makes...
You get an hour taken away from you?
No, but you get that extra hour in the daylight later on in the day.
Yeah, I would rather have the hours sleep.
Not me. I get up early, and I just love to have a lot more daylight in my day to get more stuff done.
Yes.
Like looking for my cat that was gone for 3 days, and I finally found that little guy.
Oh, yep, he came back running.
Looking through all those snow berms.
Got hungry.
Yeah. Final two are on The Bachelor. The third one last night, the other night, she was a little disappointed with Juan Pablo and left. I think Juan Pablo is he makes men look really bad, like disgusting pigs. He makes out with every single one of them every episode, and he's always whispering in their ear. He just makes men look like pigs.
That's the point of The Bachelor, though. The point of The Bachelor is one guy dating 20 girls, and then, when...
Kind of wish I was a bachelor. Making out with 20 girls in one day.
But you can't just blame it on Juan Pablo, because every bachelor is the same. Every single bachelor...
This guy's pretty bad. If you've been watching, you probably would agree. This is... probably one of the worst bachelors I've ever seen. And I'm not a fan of The Bachelor. I just have to watch him with my wife.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
But no, I've kind of got into it. Yeah. But I got to say, though, how can one woman go to this one guy that's been making out with 20 other women or even 3 other women in one day and still want to be with him? Doesn't it feel like you're cheating on one another?
I don't know. Is The Bachelor, he's apparently, they get...
it's 6-week filming period.
Yeah, but usually, they're, rich, right?
He's loaded. He's he's a soccer player. He's all tough, and he's a Spaniard.
Oh, okay.
So girls just think he's to die for.
Yep, there you go. It's the money issue.
It is.
It's the money issue.
It is. It's a gross show.
Yep.
American Idol, Jeff, tell us all about it.
Top 13.
What?
Tonight, or actually last night, and nobody cares. Moving right along.
Who cares? Randy? Dog.
Yeah, he doesn't work there anymore.
So all these rumors about a homicide that happened in Cleon this last Saturday are false.
Not necessarily. The rumors weren't about a homicide in Cleon. It was
That's
a guy.
What I heard.
No, I heard.
And then I heard another rumor about what you're about to say.
The guy committed homicide, and then he finally got caught, or he was in the process of getting caught, and then he ran and fled from the police in South Cleon.
Which are all false, and later on, we will go into our civic news and figure out the full story from Police Chief Ferguson. So, get all those rumors aside. This was not from the stabbing suspect that happened at CWU, or it wasn't a homicide that happened in Cleon. again, stay tuned for more information on this story.
But first, the dummy downhill race
talk about dummies.
in Suncadia.
My name is Karen Porter. I'm the marketing director here at Suncadia.
And what do we have going on here today?
This is our third annual dummy downhill competition. We do it every year during the wintertime.
Okay, how do you like the turnout so far?
So far, so good. We're probably going to end up with about 10 to 11 dummies this year, which is pretty much our average.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it consists of folks putting dummies on skis and sleds and bobsleds and whatever they can find in their garage, pallets, cribs. We've had cribs, and pushing them down a ramp that our golf team has built on the 10th hole of Prospector. We have gift prizes for best air, for best stunt, best dress, best name, those kind of things. And they get prizes from Iron Horse Brewery, which is one of our sponsors, and from Suncadia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Best name this year goes to Duck Dynasty. Disintegration comes to the most redneck one that we had in the competition, and the most derelict one we had in the competition, the babysitter. Yeah!
That would have been kind of funny. Here it comes!
Last but not least goes to Best Air, which is of course the 12th man. Yeah. Goes to the pirate. Where is he? Derpy Pirate. There you go. Most human-like, of course, goes to the bride. The bride. Where's the bride? Well, who do you guys think?
That's what?
Beast mode!
Beast mode! There you go! You guys get a... Oh, here, you can have that one.
That was a great time all around. Thank you to everyone who participated and showed up. Marshawn Lynch, you're fantastic.
Despicable Me. It looked like some just broke their legs. It just looks so disturbing, like this one. Or even this one. Marshawn Lynch right there. Skittles blowing out. Looks like blood spurting out or something.
Nope, those are just Skittles.
Thank you, Karen Porter, for that interview, and good job. Once again, Dummy Downhill. Those dummies looked awesome, and I could not believe the turnout.
Yep. And now let's cut into our brief weather break.
Followed by some commercials by some local sponsors and some public service announcements.
Chances are when you wake up, you need a boost to get started. Gunner's Coffee Cabin and Cleon Crepe Company is the place to make that happen. Enjoy the sweet aroma of Café de Arte coffee beans, which can be customized to satisfy your coffee craving. We also serve premium teas, which can be made hot or cold. We have fresh and healthy foods such as breakfast crepes and sandwiches. Any of these can be made gluten-free upon request. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, or 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday.
Intv is your connection to Kittitas County, so tune in every week to see what's new in your town. You can always count on us to be there to cover your favorite events in the community. 100% homegrown entertainment. New episodes every week at 7 p.m. on Channel 3 here in the UKC.
Brought to you by Inland Networks, your hometown connection.
And don't forget to connect with us online.
Hey guys, this is Pastor Ron, just reminding you that you can watch our services on Intv every Sunday, starting from 9, 11, 3, and 5. Check us out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. God bless you guys.
Welcome back to Intv. It's February 27th, the last week of February 2014. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And Jeff, what do you got for the second half of the news?
It didn't look too good or too promising in the last few months that the Vintage Snowmobile Rally was going to actually take place.
I remember last year, though, this same thing happened. They were like, oh man, not enough snow. And they didn't have enough snow. They just had about that much.
But they made it work.
But this year, they're jam-packed, overloaded with snow, and our weather forecast looks like more snow to come.
Yep, absolutely. And this is the vintage snowmobile rally that took place up at the Last Resort in the Pacific Northwest.
It's coming up this Saturday, March 1st. Do not miss this great event. So many things are going on March 1st. This is what you want to start it off with, starting at 10 a.m. up at the Last Resort. And their phone number is 649-2222. That's the Last Resort, and they can give you some more information about the Pacific Northwest Vintage Snowmobile Show that's going on at the Last Resort, March 1st.
And on that very same day after the snowmobile rally, be sure to go down to the Stonehouse 101 for the ARF Animal Rescue Soup Feed. This is going to be taking place, as I said, on March 1st, kicking off at 5 p.m., going to 8. All proceeds will go to their new building that's going to be placed behind the Roslyn City Hall.
Very exciting. That animal shelter is well needed in the Upper Kittitas County, and this is your way to help out and donate money so they can get that quicker.
Sousapalooza is also going to be taking place that very same day, March 1st.
I know. They jam-packed everything on March 1st.
Holy moly. This is going to be held at the Centennial Center at 719 East 3rd Street in Cle Elum. It's going to start at 6 p.m. and is going to 9 p.m. Please join us with your friends and family, and all proceeds go to the Roslyn Library.
Great time. 2 great events on Saturday. Actually, 3 great events. Starting at 10 a.m., Pacific Northwest Vintage Snowmobile Show. Then you got Sousapalooza. And you also have the ARF Animal Rescue. All 3 things benefiting great things in the Upper Kittitas County.
The Cle Elum Alliance Church is going to be holding a mission conference, and then this is going to be held on March 7th through the 9th. For more information, please call 509-674-2664.
And remember, you can check out the sermons that Pastor Jackson has every Sunday for you on Intv. He does a great job at the Cle Elum Alliance Church down in Cle Elum, actually down in South Cle Elum on the Cle Elum side. And it is an awesome service and a great church.
It's on the corner of South Cle Elum Way and Madison.
And on Madison.
There you go.
Is it Madison?
Yep.
Ooh, good call, Jeff. Not Cleveland?
No, it's Madison.
All right, just testing you. Great things coming up at the Swatchanaway Grange. This is a dinner and fundraiser and auction. They have tickets that are available for the dinner and fundraiser at the Cle Elum Eagles. This is going on Saturday, March 8th with Chef James Giorgione. He's created a delicious menu with Jack Daniel's chicken and roast beef. They are holding this fundraiser every 2 years to get money for the Swatchanaway Grange improvements. This is the number 984 Grange Hall out in the Swauk. For more information, give them a call, 674-2373 for tickets. It's going to be a great time with some amazing auction items.
The Mayflower Christian School is going to be holding their 3rd annual dinner and auction. This is going to be taking place on March 15th, 2014, and it's going to start at 6 p.m. For more information, please call 541-399-0104 for tickets.
It's $20 in advance, and this again goes to a great thing, the Mayflower Christian School, and it's going on at the Swatchanaway Grange. So get out there and support our little tykes of the Upper Kittitas County.
Sons of Italy Spaghetti Feed is going to be taking place on March 22nd. This is going to be held at the Cle Elum Eagles. This is always a great time, and it's for a great cause.
It is. It's going from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Cle Elum Eagles. It's a spaghetti feed for a scholarship for one lucky high school senior of the Upper Kittitas County. Wow, that was a lot going on in March.
Yes, it was.
If you have any updates or any events that you want to get on with Jeff and I and Intv, please give us a call, Facebook us, tweet us, Facebook. So many ways. I know I already said Facebook, but that means there's that many ways of communication. You should never miss out on Jeff and I relaying the news to our viewers.
And now let's go on to Randy Winkler with his weekly movie review.
Randy?
Hey, it's Randy Winkler again, your friendly neighborhood movie reviewer. This week I'm doing 3 Days to Kill. 3 Days to Kill stars Kevin Costner. And if you have seen a lot of kind of like spy movies where the guy doesn't want to do it anymore, but he gets being pulled back in to do one more mission, it's kind of like that. So if it was just that, I wouldn't be very excited about it. But I went to it. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. So I'm going to give it a 4. The story was fun. The actors were good. Kevin Costner was really good. And it just was a step above just your everyday plot. There's a mystery woman that comes in and keeps getting him to do stuff for her, even though he doesn't want to. And she's a good-looking woman, so that made it worth going to see. and I just liked it. So sometimes you just got to give a 4 because you like it. So that's all I have to say this week. Don't forget to see movies at your world famous Roslyn Theater and watch Intv on Channel 3.
Thank you, Randy Winkler, for that movie review. 3 Days to Kill. Huh.
4 stars.
4 stars.
4 stars.
Wow. I'm pretty sure that's the guy with Dances with Wolves. And
which was a great movie.
It was. That was probably his best movie. But Kevin Costner. And wow, 3 Days to Kill. Thank you, Randy, for that movie review. And 4 out of 5 stars.
And now moving on to Civic News. First off, in Civic News, the Roslyn City Council met, and then they were electing some board members.
Yeah, it was a great time. Actually, it was kind of a little stressful time. It took us 3 times to finally figure out who we wanted to get on the city council, and then Mayor Pro Tem, he let us know if he would like to be the mayor or not.
All right. Ravine to continue this city council, Roslyn City Council meeting. Next is announcements, presentations, and appointments. This is Agenda Bill AB 14-014, appointment of a city council member. There's been a motion to appoint Chris Martin to city council position number 4 in a second. Let's do a hand count. All those in favor, raise your hand. All those opposed. Okay, that one doesn't go.
I'd like to make a motion to appoint Dave Lucier.
There's been is there a second?
I'll second.
There's been a motion to appoint Dave Lucier to city council position number 4. And a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
Nay. Show hands.
Show of hands. All those in favor? All those opposed? I'm joking, guys.
Well, I'll make a motion for the appointment of Jeremy Amick to council position.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Nay.
And in Cleveland City Council news, like we brought to you early, Chief Ferguson has the report of that horrible scene that we saw downtown Cleveland with all the cops and the planes and all the rumors that went with it.
Turns out it was blown out of proportion a little bit.
Just a little, and that's what Upper Kittitas County sometimes does. And they also talked about the Y grounds in Cleveland.
Real quickly, I wanted to address an event that occurred on Saturday over on the south side, or mostly kind of dispel some rumors of an event that occurred on the south side. Maybe you saw some increased police presence over there on Saturday morning to include a police plane. Maybe you saw some exaggerated chatter on Facebook, but I just kind of want to briefly explain what happened. Saturday morning, a passing motorist on I-90 observed a gentleman or a young man walking on I-90. Believed that person was the same person they'd seen on America's Most Wanted for homicide out of Oregon. So a 911 call was made. Trooper approached the individual. The person fled south off of I-90, literally jumped off the freeway, swam across the Yakima River into the south side. So believing that there was some validity to what had been reported, notified all surrounding law enforcement. There was approximately 14 to 15 law enforcement personnel that responded throughout the county looking for this potential homicide suspect. Again, there had been a plane, state patrol plane that had been working the Thorpe area, so it came up. So a lot of curiosity, a lot of concerns, a lot of fears. Thank you, Facebook. Anyway, long story short, law enforcement worked well, set up a perimeter. Actually, we're able to track this individual down into a shed behind an individual's house. Fortunately, it wasn't one of America's Most Wanted. It was still wanted. It was what we refer to as Cle Elum's occasionally most wanted. Young man that had a felony warrant. So he ended up going to jail on that. But a lot of rumors, a lot of concerns about some security stuff out there, and maybe right. So
we could make 2 free right-hand turns, one at South Cle Elum Way and First Street, and on First Street to Oak Street. And there is already an extra lane along the street for the majority of the distance, and it would put people headed the right way to get on the freeway. Whatever decision you guys make here, I mean, it's gonna have an effect on this thing forever. And what's this town gonna look like in 20 or 30 years? It sure would be nice to be able to come down that hill and see a really welcoming park there where the city could put on events. I mean, we've got hotel motel tax money that can be used to bring people to town.
It is a good place for a park. Right downtown here, right where a lot of things can be happening. You've had events down there in the past, and I know you're trying to put on more things each year, like that car show you had here last summer. That was a nice event.
Great things that happened at both the Roslyn and Cle Elum City Council news, and you do not want to miss both those meetings. They're on at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. at selected days on Intv. So check them out, only with us.
And that concludes
Civic News.
And now moving on to Warrior Sports. Warrior Sports. Warrior Winter Sports.
We're wrapping it up. Finally, it is done. Carson Hoffine, though, we want to say congratulations. Getting to state. Unfortunately, losing 2 to get out of state before he could place, but he did win 1 to get into the second round. So congratulations, Carson Hoffine.
You almost said Charlie Hoffine.
I almost thought his brother Charlie, because his brother Charlie was an alternate, and they're both great wrestlers. So congratulations to both of them and to the wrestlers of the 2014 Cle Elum Roslyn Warrior Wrestling Squad for getting as far as you guys did.
And spring sports are rolling into place, so be sure to get registered.
Yep, registration happened on February 26th. I hope you were there and to get registered because it's coming up very quickly.
It is. And that concludes
Warrior Sports. Inland Security has some great things. We've upgraded our systems. And Jeff, what do we got for our customers now?
We are now doing smart home packages with door locks, thermostats, light control, and as well as image sensor technology, sending a picture of whoever's in your home straight to your phone. You
So
are
right
able
when
to...
that camera sees an image in front of the camera, it takes pictures saying, hey, somebody's there?
Yep.
Wow.
And you can access all your security systems or your home through your phone, tablet, or PC. And with 8 different packages to choose from, Inland Networks is sure to have the package that's right for you.
Wow. And Jeff is the guy to talk to at Inland Security. That's 649-2211, and they'd love to get you in contact with Jeff and make some peace of mind back in that home.
Yes.
An inspiring story that we found online for you. It's a 4-foot, 1-inch guy that turned 18, and on his 18th birthday in high school, they wanted him to play on the basketball team, and he sure did play.
And it was senior night as well.
It was senior night, and Seth Kraft, he drove in with a big lay-in, making his first shot. Crowd went wild. Congratulations on that. What a sweet clip. And that just goes to show right there, we can all put our competitiveness aside and let other people enjoy the spotlight.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Congrats.
And at this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors that we have for our Intv show. If you'd like to become a sponsor, give us a call at 649-2211 or 649-3940, and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you throw our way. And to wrap up tonight's episode, we're going to wish a couple of people a happy birthday.
We got some birthdays. Happy birthday on February 27th, Ryan Nedrick and Ricardo Villalobos.
Our very own Eddie Castillo on the 28th. Happy birthday,
Woo!
buddy.
Happy birthday, Eddie!
Hey, happy birthday.
On March 1st, we have Carlene Blum, Vicky Schaefers, and Casimiri Fishnick.
On the 2nd of March, we have Carrie Farnham and Tiffany Goebel.
On the 4th of March, we have our own Laura Armstrong, Otto Kate, and Sina Lanfear.
And on the 6th of March, we have Jeannie Precious and Cody Childs.
Happy birthday, everybody. And if we missed your birthday, please give us a call, Facebook us, email us, Twitter us, message us. Say, hey, Jeff, on the street, my birthday's this day.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, let us know. Happy birthday again, Eddie Castillo. Big birthday coming up. And there's an awesome movie that's at the Roslyn Theater right now, Nebraska. I recommend checking it out before it's gone because it was an awesome movie and it's nominated for Academy Award. It's a couple local boys.
It's local news.
For you, I'm Nolan Weiss.
Jeffrey Ferguson.
Adios, amigos. And Jeff, what have we got back for our viewers?
It doesn't. It.
Oh, there's a blooper.
399-0104.
Do that again. Sounds like you're reading it.
Well, I am.
Well, try not to sound like you're reading it.